Oh man, I'm done saving the past. Now I gotta go back to the future in my cool car. Let's go. Alright, this doesn't look like the future. Is that a prehistoric goober? Alright, I'm dead, bro. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I actually know what I'm gonna do in this video. I'm gonna finish off this big build with something surrounding it. Last time I built a bunch of trees, but then I had to cut a video in two because I had to gather more materials. So trust me, I'm not starting the other video right after I'm ending it. I definitely didn't just finish this build 10 minutes ago, and I'm I'm finishing this build now because it's just a bunch of trees. I did clear out some of these trees right here. That's why there's floating vines everywhere, so you can see the trees more clearly. Look at that. You can't see anything from down here. When you're looking down here, you can only see the big tree, and this thing's blocking it all. I might level it a little bit, but yeah, it's a little bit blocked by literally everything. But it's something. It's a bunch of trees, and now I'm gonna have to do something to cover up those trees because I don't plan my builds properly at all. I should, but I don't. Alright guys, so if we want to finish this build, if it can even be considered a mega build, it's something. We gotta gather some materials. I feel like I say that every episode now. Let's go gather some materials. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. The reason there's no like time lapse of the getting materials, it's because this material requires a lot of stone, so I just mined a bunch, and mining a bunch doesn't have like a lot of variety for me to put into a time lapse, so this is all you get. Tiny time lapse. Sorry, that took way too long. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I'd start digging in here because I haven't really put an interior for any of these. I was thinking each one would have their own usage. Like one of them I place like a bunch of beds in here so I can go to sleep. This room is where I make my concrete. I put the concrete right here and then I mine it, and because of the beacon I mine it pretty quickly. I have no uses for these houses yet. I should put an interior in them, but I haven't. And this little hut, I've just started digging out the bottom of it. I've been doing stuff down here. So if I wanted to have like a scary basement or something, now I do. This took a lot of time. But at least I got all of my materials, which are all in those chests you saw in the house. It's just a few bits of materials. Some tuff in there, some andesite in here, some calcite, some bones. It's all for my build. I love building. Now that we've got the materials, there's no more dilly-daddling. How do I speak? Dilly-daddling. Guys, how do I say that word? No more goofing around. I don't know how to speak. No more goofing around. I'm gonna build one of my biggest builds yet on this world. There's no big builds on this world, so this will be the first big build on this world. Hello, Brachiosaurus. Let's get to building. should light up this build because creepers are spawning everywhere. And they might blow up my build. They might blow up! Oh, that was close. I waited for dramatic effect. Please die. Please die! My build! This is my fault. I should light up this place now. But they blew up my build. I was building, man. I was having fun. This was a very... Oh, no. Alright. Gotta light this place up. Oh my god. Why do I never light up my builds? I'm gonna go light up my builds. Switch back to the time lapse. Basically finish half the build, I guess. If you guys couldn't tell already, this is a something. Let me get a higher look to see if it's cool. It's something. It's just the bottom half of a dinosaur skull thing. Dinosaur. Can you look? Does it look like that? I don't know. I built it, but I don't know. Does it? Does it look like it? See, these trees are growing out of a dinosaur. That's cool. I hope. I don't know. I just went on a whim and built this. I just felt like it. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a breather and then I'm gonna go back to building. If you're wondering how I made this, here's the reference that I use. This is a toy replica from the National History Museum shop. So I just built something like this, if that's what you're wondering. Alright, enjoy the rest of the time lapse. Oh my god, I think I'm actually done with this build. Oh, look at that. It's very much, I have, oh my god, the creeper hole. Alright, let's forget about that creeper hole for a second. And look at this build from afar. The Brachiosaurus covering it. Let's stare at it on the Brachiosaurus. It's a dino head, dino skull that's been impaled by a tree. Well, a tree's growing all over it. Mostly because, well, I didn't really plan this very good. If the tree's grown over it, I'm probably gonna place some moss over there. That's probably a good idea. Let me get some moss. Alright, I got some moss and I've got some bone meal to grass, to moss this place up. So I'm probably just gonna place it in my offhand. Just place some around. Oh god. I just have to place torches around because everything's dark around here and I don't want mobs spawning. Does that look good? Hope it does. I can just spread it like this. It doesn't spread onto like tough and stuff. I don't think. Yes, it does. It just doesn't go onto the cobble. No. Just a little bit of these. And it's all around, honestly. I want trees on there. I don't think. How does it look now? I'll do the other side in a bit, but just how does it look now? Yeah, it looks okay. It blends in with the trees anyways. So let's just do the whole thing real quick. Alright, I think that looks pretty nice. And yeah, it's just something nice that goes in the background of this entire place. Look at that. Oh, I should probably get it from up here, and then I turn shaders on. Oh, I always gotta see my builds in the shaders. Ah, look at that. It looks like a build if I've ever seen one. Yeah, this took me a while. I'm gonna schlemmen. Okay, I didn't die. I had a totem anyways. Oh, look how much light I had to place down here. Look how much at this. Oh, man. You know what? I'm just gonna place some moss down here. Because can't be bothered to do anything else. Just light it up a bit down here. See, the leaves are peeking through a little bit in the dinosaur skull, but I can be bothered. So this is a pretty cool build that I've built. I'm very proud of this build. Took a very long time to gather all the materials for the trees, for the dinosaur. Took a long time making the trees and the dinosaur, but now it's finished. Let's try on the other shader pack. We gotta try them all on. Alright, this one's kind of dark, I think. Look at that. It's very cool. I feel cool now with this in the background. Heck yeah. Youch. Anyways, I feel like it's only reasonable that I end my video on my new build. It's a great build. You can't really see the build from here, so maybe I shouldn't end my video on the build. Maybe I should. Yeah, look at that. Look at those teeth, dude. Yeah. I think it's a great build. I think that very build. And I'm very proud of it. I spent a long time gathering the materials. And I spent even longer time making the build. It's a very big build. I don't know what's classified as a mega build, but I'm gonna classify it as a mega build. This is my mega build, and I'm very proud of it. And thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.